Hey everyone, welcome to Designer Square by O Homes. I'm Asmi Vijayavargiya and today we're going to start a new series. Like the new year is coming, it's time to start with something new and let's start and discuss the Global Interior Design Diaries. There are so many different designs which are originated due to different religions, cultures, place variations, geography, history, and just whatnot. Because art arrives because of its environment and surroundings. So today we are going to be starting with the Japanese Zen style. It is about simplicity, incorporating nature into the house, and it developed with a lot of different origins and principles, and it has different elements which we're going to be learning about today. So, let's get into it. The Zen design came during the Monomaki period and it was influenced by Zen Buddhism. It was a spiritual practice and not just an aesthetic choice for people. The Zen design focused on finding contentment in simplicity. It was about mindfulness and calmness. It valued the space and the objects inside it. Zen design was more of a spiritual practice than an aesthetic choice for the people during it, and they tried to incorporate their philosophical beliefs into the design inside of their house so they could meditate and reach a sense of calmness inside of their house and be content with simplicity. Now let's talk about the key principles of Zenva design. There are six key principles of it, as you can see it on the table here. There is simplicity, which is in Japanese kanso. There is natural elements, balance and symmetry, calm and neutral colors, and two more, which is empty space and lighting. When we move forward towards it and go deeper into it, then simplicity, as stated earlier, Zen design was about reaching contentness. It was about finding peace in simplicity and being satisfied with it, which is why Zen design focuses on simplicity and does not try to fill in too much in it, which is also why it uses calm and neutral colors like earthy tones, which could be shades of beige, grey, or muted greens instead of bright colors like red or blue. It aims to create tranquility and a more of a soothing environment inside of the house. And it also focuses on balance and symmetry. But as Zen is about balance, it does not focus on perfection, as asymmetry is often employed into it because the world isn't perfect. And to be satisfied with little things, you need to understand that things can be flawed, which is actually a really thought out concept if you actually look truly deep into it, because it aims on simplicity yet does not force you to be perfect inside of it. So, hence, you can actually reach a level of calmness and peaceness inside of your house, and you do not have to overthink things throughout at all. As again, it's about simplicity and reaching mindfulness through meditation and not perfection. Also, as stated here, that it focuses on empty spaces and not filling in the house too much so that the lighting can flow inside of the house. If you put a cupboard in front of a window, obviously light will be blocked. If your room is filled with a lot of stuff inside of it, and there's a bed and there's space beneath the bed, but you've covered it with your bed sheet, would light be able to go inside of it? No, obviously not. So it's about letting the natural lighting and the wind and air just flow inside of the house for the natural elements to actually be able to enter your house. Hence, it is empty spaces and also proper lighting, because also, like in dull spaces, you cannot really focus much, and if you can, it's not exactly a happy atmosphere, but where there is lighting, there is also hope. And also, the main part, which is natural elements, which could be natural materials like wood, stone, or paper, as it creates a proper harmony between indoors and outdoors. And it's a seamless harmony between you, your space, and nature. So the Zen design is truly really thought out and wonderful if you ever wish to incorporate inside of your house. Now let us move on to the key elements of it. As Zen design is about simplicity, it focuses on minimal accessories, like even a vase could be a focal point, just taking one meaningful item and it could be made as a focal point. A painting which is important for you, a vase, but it's more about minimal accessories instead of again not filling the place in. It's about simplicity. They also try to incorporate water features, like it could be a rock garden with water elements or a small water fountain, which could be indoor or if you have a backyard there. And also putting in indoor plants like bonsai or any small plants like that to have that sense of natural element, and again creating a seamless harmony between the nature so that the indoors and outdoors could be seamless. And also, there are things like the tatami mats inside used in it. As you can see here, this is a tatami mat. And shoji screens also, as I said, that they focus on putting the light inside of the house so the light can flow through. But obviously, if you live in a crowded neighborhood and want to keep the windows shut, so you cannot actually have the privacy if you keep your windows open. Hence, shoji screens are translucent and they let the light pass in through, which again is used inside of the Japanese Zen style houses so that they can have natural lighting inside of the house and the light can flow in through, and yet it does not disrupt your privacy. So you can meditate inside of your house while having natural lighting. This is what a shoji screen could look like. And moving on to again tatami mats, they are an natural element. They're woven straws with obviously like not those plastic straws. It could be of some natural element, and a mat like that inside of the house, which you may have seen in cartoons or somewhere else. And these are the features which make the Zen design more unique and simplistic. And there are also other elements also incorporated into it, but to talk about one last key main element, it would be low furniture. So if you would see a Zen style house, you'd mainly see that there are the furnitures are placed low. Even if you have like ever seen in cartoons, the Japanese cartoons, most of the time houses do not actually have like high furniture. It's usually a table down below where the family sits around and they eat there, and it's not too congested. It's just a table in between and maybe a TV or a vase. Like in Shin Chan, if you've seen the hall of like Mitzi and stuff, as you can see here. So it is very simplistic and very demure, very mindful. Now let's see and talk about how the Zen design is incorporated in the modern houses. Well, usually it starts by an open floor plans and to allow fluidity, and also eco-friendly designs which are sustainable. They are also usually incorporated inside of it. And if you're in the lookout for a house which incorporates the Zen design, then you should definitely check out these features. The eco-friendly designs could be, the cabinets could be made out of wood or some things like that. You can try incorporating it inside of your house by keeping the space minimalistic yet more earthly and neutral and natural. The Zen design can also be incorporated in modern homes through various other ways, and one of them could be technology free zones, as it is about meditation. It has been derived from the Indian concept, which is of Dhyan. Then it should definitely have a technology free zone, whether it could be a meditation corner or it could also definitely be a reading nook which you can use, or you can make an inside the house library, or just a balcony which is set up and you can make it your technology free zone where you just either meditate or read. So it could be more lovely for you guys, definitely. And that is how the modern houses can incorporate it. And obviously you can't really change the floor plan of your house, or just get down those cabinets and put in word or something like that. But there are definitely other ways in which you can incorporate this design inside of your house, and let's talk about those. The simple ways to incorporate the Zen design inside of your house can start by decluttering. We don't know how much stuff we have inside of our house, which we most of the time don't even use and are saving it for God knows when. And during those times, you can just pick out a free time and try to declutter your stuff, because, as the Zen design says, less is more. You can try adding more neutral colors inside of your house. You don't just have to repaint it all of a sudden, but you can try taking more muted shades and more neutral and calm shades of maybe beige or gray, and try to incorporate them inside of your house while also not disrupting the harmony of the colors which you already have. Try to incorporate more natural elements, like you could also get in bonsai or some other little plants, whichever that you want. You can get inside of your house and keep it for a more natural and seamless harmonic element inside of it. Then prioritize natural lighting inside of it. Try to maybe keep the more doors open or get those shoji screens so that you don't actually have to keep your windows open, but you can still get the natural lighting inside of your house. And there are also many different other ways where you can do that, which include like adding greenery inside of it. There could be little climbers inside of your house, like many people in India have money plants and stuff like that. You should also prioritize ventilation inside of your house, because lighting is one thing, but also the suffocation which can be caused in closed spaces is real. And try to be more try to choose more ventilated spaces to stay inside your house, and try to have more ventilation inside of the house, and incorporating more natural elements inside of it. Like if you want to go and buy another thing to decorate your house, you can try to choose something eco-friendly. And when you're decluttering, you can try to switch the objects you already have with something more eco-friendly. You can also try that. And that is all for today. I hope you liked the concept of Zen design, and if you wish to incorporate this inside of your house after watching this video, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.